All right, today I'm going to be teaching you about computer use agents. This is everything I wish people told me about what an agent was and specifically what a computer use agent is. And I'm going to teach you in the simplest way possible what a computer use agent is and how to build them. So essentially, everyone knows that in 2025, agents are the talk of the town. Everyone's talking about agents, 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 but it's kind of unclear what people mean by agents because, well, there's a lot of different things going on. So first of all, there are LLM agents, and people have been building these in N8N, Make.com, Zapier, um, and LLM agents are essentially AIs that have access to tools, and these tools allow them to do things that we can do in a non-deterministic way. And so LLM agents can decide to use this tool for accomplishing this task on a certain day, but it might use a different tool to accomplish that task on a different day. So it's kind of more intelligently, more fluidly solving problems. This is kind of what you're used to when you're using ChatGPT. There's also other types of ways that people get confused with agents because a lot of people use the term agent to describe just a deterministic workflow and a deterministic, like sequential automation. And that's not an agent. So, like things that happen like one, step two, step three, step four, and there's a deterministic outcome, like there's always supposed to be this outcome and this input and the next outcome and the next input. These are just traditional like robotic processes and automation workflows. Like these are not agents. So I just want to make that very clear. So what makes computer use agents different is that they are actually a tool that LLM agents can use to now operate a computer environment. And those LLM agents combined with a computer environment is what makes a computer use agent. So LLMs like Anthropic's Claude 4, Opus 4.5. This is the best computer use model at the moment, and they keep getting better and better. So that's very exciting. So Claude Opus 4.5 is the model, and the computer environment to have that model running in and clicking and typing and scrolling and doing everything that we can do is going to be an Orgo. So Orgo will host the computer environment, and together these two things make up a computer using agent. Now, let's jump in. I'm going to show you exactly what a real world use case of a computer use agent looks like. So right now I'm spinning up an agent, and here on my screen you can see I'm open inside of Orgo, and this is the computer environment like I just showed you. So now you can see here in the terminal all of the thought processes of that computer use model. You can see Claude is saying, oh, I saw it. I can see the desktop. I see the terminal. I see Firefox. And now it's opening the terminal and it's writing in some scripts that I told it to do because I want it to have a standardized way of saving files. This is a very important point. So having a computer environment for an AI model to operate unlocks infinite possibilities in terms of what you can accomplish with AI. The reason for this is it can save files from the internet to its own computer. It's like giving AI its own personal computer. And with these files that it saves to its personal computer, it can do so many amazing things that we can do with our own personal computer. Essentially, every reason that a personal computer for a human is valuable is also a reason for a personal computer being valuable for AI. So in this case, you're watching a computer using agent open up Firefox, and it's now navigating to a website where there are a list of items presented in a presentation. And so this is a real world use case from a client of mine of a computer using agent automating a significant task in her work life. And so we have all of these products listed on this presentation. And the reason that we're having an agent get involved with this process, a computer use agent, is because we want to get more detailed information on each of the products. And so what you're seeing here is not necessarily important around the specifics of what this automation does, but the important part is that you're able to watch the magic of an AI completing a task end to end in a computer environment, replicating and replacing what would usually be a human employee to do this task. And it's not very an intellectually stimulating task. It involves going to different platforms, using different tools to get data on something and store that data in a centralized way. It's just a very data repetitive, monotonous task, which AI will now replace. And so this opens up a world where we can now see, you know, human value being in the things that we thrive at, like creativity and high value decision making, and these more boring monotonous tasks just get replaced. And so this is part of what I do at computeruse.agency is I build these computer use agents for businesses. And I just think it's beautiful because a lot of people are scared of AI, replacing jobs. But really what's happening is AI is replacing the jobs that we shouldn't even be doing to begin with. They're kind of mind numbing, and it'll open up a world where we can more focus on the more important things and the more creative things. So this is a computer use agent operating in real time in a real workflow, and it's really just magical. So now I'm going to teach you essentially while this runs, I'm going to teach you a little bit about how to build these agents. So we talked about the other agents that exist, like LLM agents, which is really what operates the Kua agent. It just gives it a computer environment with that computer use model. And the most important part about why computer use agents are the next biggest thing to happen in 2026, 2025 was the year of agents in general, but I believe that 2026 will be the year of computer use agents. And the reason for that is because if you can describe a process, what you're seeing here is a client's whole process end to end in terms of like every step that needs to be accomplished for a task to be automated, for this entire workflow to be automated. If you can describe that in words and understand the sequence and combination of these, different elements involved of a workflow, then you can create a computer use agent for it with natural language. And so what usually would take, for a Python workflow that's very deterministic and it's not smart, or even for an N8N or Make.com or Zapier workflow automation, and even most traditional LLM agents, these all usually require some technical prowess. And while yes, you do need to build computer use agents in a a coding environment, I will teach you. You can watch my videos on how you can just with simple English explain what you want the computer use agent to do, and you don't have to write a single line of code. Actually, I haven't written a single line of code for the clients that I've delivered computer use agents for, because I understand the system, I understand the architecture, and I'm able to clearly communicate to the agent what I want it to do. And if you can do these things, it is the simplest, fastest, easiest way to create agents to automate tasks in 2025 and going in now into 2026. Computer using agents, I'll say again, are the simplest, easiest, fastest way to automate tasks, workflows, and end to end. And all you need to do is be able to specify in good detail in English language, or any language really, what you want that computer using agent to accomplish. If you can do that, then you will be able to build an agent. Here's an example of a prompt that is driving this entire workflow. I'm telling it what to do, open up the terminal. I'm telling it, where to download files, how to navigate to where it needs to go, step by step by step. And if you can communicate that, you can not only save your business or company thousands of dollars in time, that's usually spent by employees on certain tasks, but you could also build these things for other businesses and create a lot of like just enterprise value. So I hope that clears a lot of things up in terms of how to build computer using agents. It's just with natural language essentially, and I hope it clears up what an agent is and what a computer using agent is. And if this type of content is interesting to you, I will continue to make more. Just let me know what else you'd like to see. And I have a Skool community where you can join to see how to build businesses with computer use agents, but also how to go more into detail on how to build the computer use agent itself. So give it a look and visit the website link in my bio. You can join my Skool community for free, and I teach you how to build these things in depth. It's very easy, and I provide templates and everything you need to get started. Check it out. Let me know what you think.